diving into a fascinating topic that could have you checking your pocket change. We'll explore the incredible value of the 1995 D Mint Mark quarter dollar, which is worth a staggering $1.8 million. Yes, you heard that right. This coin has the potential to change your financial future. So, let's get started. The United States Mint produces billions of coins each year, but only a few make their way into the hearts and wallets of collectors and investors. Among these coins, the 1995 D quarter stands out for its rarity and unique characteristics. First, let's take a closer look at the 1995 D quarter. This coin was minted in Denver, and its design features the familiar profile of George Washington on the front and an eagle on the back. While it may look like any other quarter, its true value lies beneath the surface. What makes the 1995 D quarter so valuable? It all boils down to a few key factors. The most significant is its rarity. During the 1990s, the U.S. Mint produced millions of quarters, but the 1995 D quarter has a unique feature that sets it apart. Reports indicate that only a small number of these coins were released into circulation, making them a sought-after item for collectors. But it's not just the number that makes it valuable. It's also the condition. A 1995 D quarter in mint condition, graded MS68 or higher, can fetch a price upwards of $1.8 million at auction. So, how do you know if you have a valuable 1995 D quarter? Here are some tips for identification. First, check the mint mark. The D should be located on the front of the coin, just below the "In God We Trust" motto. Next, examine the coin closely for any unique features. Look for the quality of the strike and the overall condition. Coins that show minimal wear and tear are more likely to be valuable. If you think you might have won, it's a good idea to get it graded by a professional coin grading service. The demand for rare coins like the 1995 D quarter is driven by collectors and investors alike. As the market for rare coins continues to grow, the prices for these unique pieces of history have skyrocketed. Online auctions and coin shows are great places to gauge the current market value. You may come across similar coins being sold for tens of thousands, if not millions, depending on their condition and rarity. In conclusion, the 1995 D Mint Mark quarter dollar is not just a quarter. It's a potential goldmine hidden in your pocket. With a value that could reach $1.8 million, it's worth checking your change and looking closely at your coin collection. Thank you for joining us today. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Share your thoughts in the comments below if you've ever come across a rare coin or if you have questions about coin collecting. We're diving into an incredible coin that could be hiding in your pocket change. The 1978 P quarter dollar. You may be surprised to learn that this coin can be worth up to a staggering $1.4 million. Let's explore why this quarter is so valuable, how to identify it, and what you should do if you find one. First, let's take a moment to understand the history of the 1978 P quarter dollar. Minted in Philadelphia, the 1978 P is part of the Washington Quarter series that began in 1932. This series features a portrait of George Washington on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse. In 1978, the U.S. Mint produced millions of quarters, but only a few of them have unique characteristics that significantly increase their value. Not all 1978 P quarters are worth a fortune. The key to their value lies in a specific variety known as the double die obverse. This rare variety features a noticeable doubling of certain elements of Washington's portrait and the lettering around the rim. To identify a potential double die obverse, look closely at the date and the word Liberty. If you notice a clear doubling effect, you might have a valuable coin in your possession. The market for rare coins is driven by demand and rarity. The 1978 P double die obverse is incredibly rare, with only a handful of examples known to exist. As of now, well-preserved specimens have been sold at auction for prices exceeding $1.4 million. This value can vary based on the coin's condition and grade. Coins that are graded by professional services like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, will fetch higher prices, especially if they are graded as mint state or proof. If you think you may have a 1978 P quarter dollar that could be valuable, it's important to get it appraised by a professional. Look for a reputable coin dealer or an appraiser who specializes in rare coins. They can provide you with a proper evaluation and help you understand its worth in today's market. Remember, it's crucial to keep the coin in a safe condition. avoiding any cleaning or handling that could diminish its value. So, there you have it, the 1978 P-quarter dollar, particularly the double die obverse variety, can be worth up to $1.4 million. If you enjoyed learning about this incredible coin, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more insights into rare coins and collectibles. Keep an eye out for those quarters, and who knows, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Thank you for watching. Share your thoughts in the comments below if you have any questions, or if you've ever found a rare coin yourself. We're diving deep into the fascinating world of coin collecting, focusing specifically on a unique piece of currency that has caught the attention of collectors everywhere: the 1994 D-Mint Mark quarter dollar coin. You won't believe that some of these coins could be worth up to $1.5 million. So, let's get started. First, let's talk about the 1994 D quarter dollar. This coin was part of the United States Mint circulation and features the iconic image of George Washington on the obverse side, while the reverse showcases an eagle perched on a branch. It was produced in Denver, indicated by the D-Mint mark. While many of these coins are common and can be found in your pocket change, a few rare specimens are worth significantly more. Now, what makes certain 1994 D quarters so valuable? It all comes down to rarity and demand. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins that are scarce in high-quality condition. For the 1994 D quarter, only a limited number were minted in certain circumstances that have made them exceptionally rare. Coins that exhibit unique errors or that have been preserved in mint condition can fetch staggering prices at auctions. Let's break down the specific types of 1994 D quarters that are commanding such high prices. One major category includes coins with notable errors, such as off-center strikes or double dies. These errors occur during the minting process and can make a coin dramatically more valuable. If you have a 1994 D quarter with such an error, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Another type includes uncirculated coins. These are coins that have never been used in transactions and show no signs of wear. High-grade examples, especially those graded MS-67 or higher by reputable grading services, can easily exceed $1 million. The market for coins is dynamic, and prices can fluctuate based on collector interest and market demand. Recently, we've seen a surge in interest in modern coins, especially those from the 1990s. This increased demand is driving prices up, making it a great time to consider what's in your collection or to start looking for these valuable coins in circulation. So, how do you identify whether your 1994 D quarter might be worth a fortune? Start by examining the coin closely for any signs of error or unusual features. Use a magnifying glass to look for flaws such as doubling or misalignment. Also, pay attention to the coin's condition. Coins that are clean, without scratches or blemishes, are more likely to fetch higher prices. If you believe you have a valuable coin, it's essential to get it graded by a professional service. They can provide an accurate assessment of the coin's condition and authenticity, which is crucial for determining its market value. If you discover you have a rare 1994 D quarter, you might be wondering how to sell it. There are several options available. You can sell it through an auction house specializing in coins, reach out to local coin dealers, or list it online on platforms dedicated to coin sales. Remember to do your research and consider getting multiple opinions to ensure you're getting the best price. In conclusion, the 1994 D-Mint Mark quarter dollar coins hold incredible potential value, with some reaching up to $1.5 million. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, it's worth your time to check your change and see if you have any hidden treasures. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more insights on valuable coins, and share your thoughts in the comments. Have you found any rare coins in your collection? We'd love to hear about it. We're diving into an incredibly exciting topic for coin collectors and enthusiasts alike: the 2008 P-Mint Mark Arizona quarter dollar coin. You might be surprised to learn that this seemingly ordinary coin can actually be worth up to $1.7 million in the market. Stick around as we explore the details that make this coin so special and valuable. First, let's take a moment to understand the context of the Arizona quarter. As part of the 50-state quarters program, the U.S. Mint released the Arizona quarter in 2008. This series was created to celebrate each state's unique history and culture, and Arizona's design features a stunning depiction of the Grand Canyon, along with a saguaro cactus and a sunset. The reverse of the coin showcases these iconic symbols, making it not just a piece of currency, but also a collector's item that represents the beauty of the Grand Canyon State. The 2008 P Mint Mark Arizona quarter was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, indicated by the P Mint mark. Unlike other state quarters, this particular coin has a few unique characteristics that can significantly affect its value. First, it's important to note that not all Arizona quarters are created equal. While many can be found in circulation, only a select few exhibit the rare qualities that can drive their value into the millions. One of the reasons the 2008 P Mint Mark Arizona quarter can fetch such a high price is the demand among collectors for high-grade specimens. Coins that have been preserved in uncirculated condition, graded by professional services like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, can command much higher prices. Coins graded as MS-67 or higher have been known to sell for substantial amounts, with some reported sales reaching upwards of $1.70 million. In addition to the condition of the coin, certain rare varieties also contribute to the high market value. For instance, the 2008 P Arizona quarter with specific die errors or unique features, such as a double die or minting flaws, can greatly enhance its appeal to collectors. These errors often make the coin more desirable and collectible, further pushing up the price. So, what does this mean for collectors? If you come across a 2008 P Arizona quarter in your change, don't overlook it. Have it examined for potential grading and any unique features that could increase its value. Remember, while the average circulated coin may not be worth much more than face value, pristine examples or those with rare errors can truly be worth a fortune. If you're wondering how to identify whether your 2008 P Arizona quarter could be worth a significant amount, here are some tips. Check the surface for scratches, dents, or discoloration. Coins in mint condition without any visible wear are the most valuable. Consider submitting your coin to a professional grading service. A high-grade certification can significantly enhance its value. Familiarize yourself with the common errors associated with the 2008 P Arizona quarter. If you find one, it could be worth thousands. Stay updated with recent auction results and sales to gauge the current market value of similar coins. In conclusion, the 2008 P Mint Mark Arizona $quarter coin is more than just a piece of pocket change. With its beautiful design and the potential for high value, it represents a fascinating aspect of coin collecting. If you have one of these quarters, or if you're on the lookout for valuable coins, always do your research and stay informed. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more exciting content about rare coins and their incredible values. We're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting, specifically focusing on a rare find that could be hiding in your pocket change, the 1981 P Mint Mark $quarter coin. You might be surprised to learn that some of these coins are worth an astounding $1.9 million in the market. Let's explore what makes this coin so special, how to identify it, and why it's commanding such high prices. To understand the value of the 1981 P Mint Mark quarter, we need to look back at its history. The United States Mint produced the 1981 quarter as part of the Washington Quarter series, which has been in circulation since 1932. The P in the mint mark signifies that this particular coin was minted in Philadelphia. During the early 1980s, the mint produced several coins that went on to become highly sought after by collectors. The value of a coin is determined by several factors, including rarity, demand, and condition. For the 1981 P quarter, a few key characteristics contribute to its remarkable worth. While many 1981 quarters were produced, certain variations and errors make specific coins exceptionally rare. Coins with minting errors are often the most valuable, and they can be worth thousands, if not millions, of dollars. The interest in coin collecting has surged in recent years, with many collectors seeking out unique and rare coins to add to their collections. The 1981 P Mint Mark quarter has gained a reputation among collectors, leading to increased demand and higher prices. The condition of a coin significantly impacts its value. Coins that have been well preserved and are in uncirculated or near mint condition are much more valuable than those that show signs of wear and tear. Now, let's talk about how to identify whether you have a valuable 1981 P Mint Mark quarter. The first step is to check the mint mark. Look for the P on the reverse side of the coin, just above the word quarter. If your coin has this mark, it's a good sign. Some of the most valuable 1981 P quarters have minting errors, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or other unusual features. Inspect your coin closely under good lighting. If you notice anything that seems out of the ordinary, it might be worth getting it professionally graded. Evaluate the overall condition of the coin. A coin that is shiny and free from scratches, dents, or discoloration is likely to be worth more than one that shows signs of heavy use. If you believe you have a valuable 1981p mint mark quarter, the next step is to get it valued by a professional. Find reputable coin dealers in your area. Many will offer free appraisals and can help you understand the potential value of your coin. For coins in excellent condition, consider submitting your coin to a professional grading service. Companies like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, can provide an official grade that can significantly increase its market value. Keep an eye on the market trends. Coin values can fluctuate, so it's important to stay updated on the current market for 1981p quarters and similar coins. In conclusion, the 1981p mint mark quarter dollar coin is more than just pocket change. It has the potential to be a remarkable treasure worth up to $1.9 million. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, it's worth taking the time to check your change for this elusive coin. Remember to examine the mint mark, look for errors, and evaluate the coin's condition. With a bit of luck, you could discover a valuable piece of history. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this video informative, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest content. Talking about an incredibly valuable coin that might just be sitting in your change jar right now, the 1995p Washington quarter. This coin might look like an everyday quarter to the untrained eye, but some of these rare versions have been valued as high as $1.1 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1.1 million. So let's dive in to find out what makes these 1995p quarters so valuable and how you might spot one in your collection. The Washington quarter has been a staple of American currency since 1932, and while most of these coins are in regular circulation, a few of them are considered extraordinarily rare and valuable. The 1995p Washington quarter is one of those coins. Produced at the Philadelphia Mint, this quarter might look like a standard coin at first glance, but collectors have identified certain rare features that set it apart. Now, you might be wondering what makes the 1995p Washington quarter so unique, and how could it possibly reach such an astounding value? Well, the answer lies in a combination of factors, including its rarity, demand among collectors, and the presence of specific errors or variations on the coin. These unique characteristics are what drive up the value of certain coins, and the 1995p quarter is no exception. One of the main features that collectors look for in the 1995p Washington quarter is any form of minting error or defect. Mint errors are mistakes made during the production process that result in coins with unique and unusual appearances. These errors can range from double dies to off-center strikes to cracks and other unusual markings. Coins with mint errors are highly sought after because each error coin is one of a kind, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar to add these unique pieces to their collections. For the 1995p quarter, some of the most valuable error types include double die errors. A double die error occurs when the coin's design appears to be stamped twice in slightly different positions, creating a doubling effect. On the 1995p quarter, this doubling can often be seen in the details on Washington's face or in the text around the coin's rim. A double die error adds significant value to the coin because it's a rare and visually interesting defect. Another factor that increases the value of the 1995p Washington quarter is its overall condition. Collectors pay close attention to the coin's grade, which measures the coin's quality and how well it has been preserved. The grading system ranges from poor all the way to mint state, with mint state being the highest grade. A 1995p quarter in mint state condition, meaning it looks nearly flawless and shows no signs of wear, will be worth considerably more than a heavily worn coin. Coins that have been well preserved and graded at higher levels are highly sought after by collectors who want the best examples in their collections. Now let's talk about the value. The 1995p Washington quarter with unique errors and in pristine condition has reached staggering values at auctions. Recently, some of these coins have sold for over $1 million due to the combination of rarity, demand, and the presence of unique mint errors. In fact, one of the highest recorded sales for a 1995p quarter was an astounding $1.1 million. This sale price highlights just how valuable these coins can be under the right circumstances. Finding a 1995p quarter with a rare error in mint state condition could truly be like winning the lottery. So, how can you tell if you have a valuable 1995p Washington quarter? First, Closely examine the coin for any signs of doubling, especially around Washington's profile and the text on both sides of the coin. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to carefully inspect the details. If you notice any doubling or other unusual markings, you may have a rare error coin. Next, evaluate the condition of your coin. If your quarter has very little wear and still has a shiny, lustrous appearance, it could be in higher grade condition, which significantly increases its value. You can also consider having your coin professionally graded to get an expert opinion on its condition and authenticity. A professional grade can confirm its quality and may help you get the best possible value if you decide to sell it. So what should you do if you find a 1995 Washington quarter with potential errors? First, make sure to store the coin properly to preserve its condition. Avoid handling it with bare hands, as oils and dirt can damage the surface. Place the coin in a protective holder or case to prevent scratches and keep it safe. If you believe the coin is valuable due to an error or its condition, you may want to have it professionally appraised or graded. We're diving into a hidden gem in the coin collecting world, the 1965 no-mint Mark Washington $quarter coin that could be worth as much as $1.2 million. Yes, you heard that right. These quarters have the potential to be worth a life-changing amount of money, and, surprisingly, they might just be hiding in your pocket change. So stick around as we explore why these quarters are so valuable, how to identify them, and what makes this particular coin so unique. To start, let's take a look at some background information. The Washington quarter was first minted in 1932 to honor the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. By 1965, the Washington quarter had become a staple of American currency and millions were being produced each year. But that year marked a big change, one that would eventually make some of these quarters incredibly valuable. In 1965, the U.S. Mint made the decision to switch from silver to a copper-nickel composition in quarters. This was due to the rising cost of silver and the increased demand for coins. So all quarters from 1965 onward were intended to be struck in copper-nickel instead of 90% silver. But here's where it gets interesting. Some 1965 quarters were accidentally struck on silver planchets, the blanks intended for earlier quarters. This was a mint error, and it's incredibly rare. These silver 1965 quarters are what collectors are hunting for because they shouldn't exist. This accidental minting is why a 1965 quarter without a mint mark struck on a silver planchet can fetch up to $1.2 million at auction. Imagine finding a quarter in your change worth that much money. So how can you tell if you have one of these rare silver 1965 quarters? First, check the weight. A regular copper-nickel quarter weighs 5.67 grams, while a silver quarter weighs slightly more at 6.25 grams. If you have a precision scale at home, weighing the coin is the quickest way to see if you might have struck gold, or in this case silver. If your quarter is closer to 6.25 grams, you may be holding one of the rare silver errors. Another method is the sound test. Silver quarters produce a distinctive ringing sound when dropped on a hard surface compared to the dull clank of copper-nickel quarters. While this isn't as precise as weighing the coin, it's a quick check that could give you an indication. Be careful though, as dropping coins can cause damage, so it's best to handle it gently. Finally, examine the coin's edge. Regular copper-nickel quarters from 1965 have a two-tone edge with visible copper and nickel layers. But a silver 1965 quarter will have a solid silver edge with no copper showing. This is a crucial detail to check when inspecting your 1965 quarters. If you believe you have a silver 1965 quarter, it's essential to have it authenticated and graded by a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. These companies will verify if your coin is indeed the rare silver error and provide a grade which can significantly impact the coin's value. The highest graded examples are the ones that reach those astonishing prices at auction. For instance, in 2014, a silver 1965 quarter sold for a record $7,050 at auction, and since then prices have only continued to climb. In top condition, these rare quarters can bring in 6 or even 7 figures at auction, making them highly sought after by collectors. Even if you don't find a silver 1965 quarter, these coins are still worth inspecting closely. Over time, some 1965 quarters in pristine condition or with unique errors have become valuable on their own. Coins with high-grade mint states can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on their condition. Additionally, coins with striking errors like off-center strikes or double dies can also attract premium prices in the collector market. So take a close look at your 1965 quarters, and who knows, you might just have a valuable piece of history in your collection. In summary, the 1965 no mint mark quarter is worth more than just 25 cents. The rare silver planchet error versions of this coin have made headlines and are sought after by collectors for their scarcity and historical significance. With the potential to reach values up to $1.2 million, these quarters could be a game-changer for anyone lucky enough to find one. So go through your change and your old coin collections, because the next $1 million coin might just be waiting for you to find it. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the BS Coins World for more content on valuable coins, collectibles, and hidden treasures that could be worth a fortune. We're diving into an incredible find for coin collectors, the 1967 no mint mark Washington quarter dollar that could be worth up to $1.3 million. Yes, you heard that right, a single quarter potentially worth over $1 million. In this video, we'll explore what makes this coin so valuable, how to identify it, and what collectors look for that sets this coin apart from others minted in the same year. So if you're ready to find out if you have a fortune in your pocket change, let's get started. First, let's cover some background on the 1967 Washington quarter. This quarter is part of the Washington Quarter series, which began in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. However, the 1960s brought some major changes to U.S. coinage that would set this quarter apart. By 1965, the rising price of silver led to a change in coin composition. The U.S. Mint began producing quarters from a copper-nickel clad instead of 90% silver, which had been the standard for decades. By 1967, coins, including the quarter, no longer had a mint mark. This was done to discourage hoarding and collecting, since so many people were concerned about the loss of silver in their coinage. However, it was this decision to leave off mint marks that ultimately turned the 1967 no mint mark quarter into a collector's dream. Now you might be wondering what makes this particular 1967 quarter so valuable. While most 1967 quarters are common and found in circulation with minimal value, certain rare versions have a combination of unique factors that raise their worth to the highest levels. First and foremost, the condition of the coin plays a huge role. Coins that were produced in pristine condition are extremely rare, especially with the amount of handling and circulation they went through. A flawless or nearly flawless 1967 quarter, graded as MS-68 or MS-69 on the coin grading scale, is what collectors and investors are willing to pay big money for. There have been only a few 1967 quarters graded this high, which has caused the value to skyrocket. To achieve a grade that high, the coin must be nearly perfect. This means sharp details on Washington's profile, a perfectly centered strike, and no visible scratches, marks, or signs of wear. It's a level of preservation that's hard to come by, especially for a coin produced for circulation over 50 years ago. But the scarcity of these high-grade 1967 quarters isn't the only factor adding to their value. The no mint mark detail, combined with the historical significance of this transition period in U.S. coinage, make this quarter incredibly desirable. Let's talk about spotting a 1967 no mint mark quarter that could be worth more than face value. When inspecting these coins, you'll want to look for exceptional clarity and detail. Washington's hair and facial features should be crisp and well-defined, and the rim of the coin should be perfectly round with a smooth edge. Additionally, the surfaces of the coin should have minimal to no marks, which is extremely rare for circulated coins. If you believe you found a 1967 quarter in this high level of condition, it's best to have it graded by a professional coin grading service. Grading companies like PCGS or NGC can provide an official grade for your coin, which is crucial for attracting serious buyers. The difference between a quarter graded MS-67 and MS-68 could mean hundreds of thousands of dollars in value. Now let's discuss what makes the 1967 quarter stand out from others minted in the same series. This quarter marks an interesting time in U.S. history. The transition away from silver coins, which many people viewed as a significant change in U.S. currency value. This period saw many people hoarding coins, fearing that they would lose access to precious metals as coins shifted to the copper-nickel composition. As a result, finding quarters in pristine condition became challenging. High-quality quarters from this year are therefore in limited supply, making them highly collectible today. That sense of history and rarity adds a layer of significance to the 1967 quarter, and serious collectors are eager to get their hands on one in top-notch condition. So what should you do if you come across a 1967 quarter with no mint mark? If it's in circulated or average condition, it may not hold much more than face value. But if you have one that looks exceptional, it's worth taking a closer look. Examine the details of Washington's profile, the rim of the coin, and the surfaces. If you believe the condition is exceptional, consider having it graded by a professional. Remember that in the world of coin collecting, condition is everything, and a flawless coin is incredibly rare. To sum it all up, the 1967 no-mint mark $quarter coin has potential for incredible value, especially if it's in near-perfect condition. We're diving into an incredible topic that's been making waves among coin collectors and enthusiasts. We're talking about the 1988 P-Mint mark $quarter coin. Could this coin really be worth up to $1.40 million? If you're into rare coins, or you've got a collection at home, you might want to stick around because this coin could be a game changer for you. We're about to break down exactly what makes the 1988 P-Quarter so special, how to identify one, and why it's been valued so high in the coin market. Let's start by discussing the basics. The 1988 quarter was part of the Washington quarter series, minted from 1932 to 1998. These quarters usually aren't the coins you'd expect to be worth a fortune. They're still quite common in circulation, but a few rare ones with unique characteristics have captured the attention of collectors and investors alike. Now, you might be wondering what makes a 1988 P quarter stand out from the rest. In most cases, Washington quarters from this year wouldn't have an extraordinary value, but certain rare qualities and errors can skyrocket the worth of some coins. The specific 1988 P quarter is one of those cases where a rare combination of factors makes it incredibly valuable. So what exactly should you be looking for if you think you have a 1988 P quarter? First, you'll want to check for the P mint mark, which indicates it was minted in Philadelphia. This mint mark can be found on the obverse side of the coin, just above the date below George Washington's neck. It's important to note that not every 1988 P quarter is worth a fortune. Only ones with particular features can bring in such high values. One of the main characteristics that can increase the value of this coin is the presence of an error. In the world of coin collecting, errors can significantly raise a coin's worth. Some of the rarest 1988 P quarters have unique minting errors like double dies or misaligned designs, which make them very valuable coins. With these kinds of minting errors are highly sought after and can fetch thousands if not millions in the collector's market. A double die error is one of the most coveted types of minting errors. Essentially, this means that certain parts of the coin's design appear twice due to a misalignment in the die during the minting process. If you see doubling on any of the text like Liberty or In God We Trust, or even on Washington's profile, you may have a valuable coin in your hands. It's these kinds of unique errors that can push a coin's worth to the next level and make it a rare find for collectors. Another factor that can drive up the value of a 1988 P quarter is its condition. The coin's grade is critical when determining its market value. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 representing a perfect uncirculated coin. For a coin like the 1988 P quarter to reach values close to $1.4 million, it would need to be in exceptional condition, probably graded at least MS 65 or higher by professional grading standards. Coins in this high-grade condition with rare errors are the ones that attract big bidders at auctions. So let's recap. You're looking for a 1988 P quarter minted in Philadelphia. Check for any unusual characteristics like doubling in the text or design, as well as any signs of misalignment or other unusual minting errors. And of course, the coin's condition plays a huge role in its value. So if you have a 1988 P quarter in pristine condition, it could be worth a closer look by a professional grader. Now, you might be wondering where you can sell a coin like this if you happen to have one worth thousands or even millions. Coin auctions are a popular choice for selling rare coins. Major auction houses and online platforms dedicated to rare collectibles often feature coins like this. Many collectors and investors are constantly on the lookout for rare coins to add to their collections, and they're willing to pay top dollar for pieces with historical significance or unique errors. Another option is to connect with professional coin dealers who specialize in high-value coins. A certified coin dealer can help you get your coin professionally graded and may even assist you in finding the right buyer. However, remember to always do your research and only work with reputable dealers or auction houses when selling a rare coin, especially one with a potential value in the 6 or 7-figure range. We're talking about a coin you may not expect: the 1998 D-Mint mark Washington quarter. This quarter is often overlooked, but certain versions of it could potentially be worth up to $1.5 million. If you're a coin collector or simply curious about what might be in your pocket change, stay tuned because this is one coin you don't want to miss out on. Let's dive into the details of what makes this quarter so special, how to identify a valuable one, and why collectors are willing to pay a small fortune for it. First, let's go over the basics of the 1998 D Washington quarter. The D Mint mark means it was minted at the Denver Mint. While millions of these coins were produced, only a handful are worth a fortune. The value of this quarter hinges on a few factors, like rarity, condition, and unique errors. Coin experts know that even the smallest difference can make an ordinary coin extremely valuable. Point one factor that makes the 1998 D quarter so valuable is its condition. A coin in mint condition, meaning it's never been circulated and has no scratches or wear, is far more valuable than one that's been in circulation for years. Collectors often look for coins graded by professional grading companies like PCGS or NGC. Coins graded MS-68 or higher are particularly sought after. MS-68 stands for Mint State 68, on a scale from 1 to 70, meaning it's nearly perfect. This level of preservation is rare, especially for a coin that has been in circulation. If you come across a 1998 D quarter in pristine condition, you might be holding something truly valuable. Another factor is the possibility of mint errors. Mint errors happen during the manufacturing process, and these mistakes can make coins more desirable. Some common errors include double dies, off-center strikes, and die cracks. With the 1998 D quarter, certain error types are especially valuable. If you find a quarter with doubling on the lettering, especially on the words Liberty or In God We Trust, you might have a valuable error coin. These double die errors are sought after because they are a clear, visible mistake from the minting process. Coins with noticeable errors stand out in collections and are highly desired by serious collectors. The metal composition also plays a role in a coin's value. By 1998, quarters were made with a copper-nickel clad composition. However, rare mistakes can result in a quarter being struck on the wrong planchet or metal disc. If a 1998 D quarter were mistakenly struck on a silver or other metal planchet, it would be considered extremely rare and valuable. These errors are not common, but they do exist, and they bring high prices at auctions. To give you a real-life example, certain high-grade and error 1998 D quarters have sold for thousands of dollars at auction. In one rare instance, a pristine 1998 D quarter in top condition fetched a hefty price from a collector. While this isn't the norm, it shows just how much potential value these quarters can have. If you're lucky enough to have a 1998 D quarter in perfect condition or with a unique error, you could be looking at a small fortune. So how can you find one of these valuable 1998 D quarters? Start by checking your pocket change, coin jars, or old collections. Be sure to look closely at the details on the coin and keep an eye out for any unusual markings or doubling in the letters. If you think you've found something unique, consider having the coin professionally graded. While grading can cost a bit, it's worth it if you believe the coin might be worth a lot of money. A certified grade can significantly increase its value and make it more attractive to buyers. Another option is to explore coin shows, auctions, or online marketplaces where rare coins are often sold. You might even stumble upon a valuable 1998 D quarter in someone else's collection or as part of a coin roll. Many collectors have struck gold, so to speak, by searching through bulk coin rolls from banks or other collectors. To wrap things up, the 1998 D Washington quarter is more than just a piece of change. It's a potential treasure hiding in plain sight. High-grade versions and those with mint errors have proven to be incredibly valuable, with some reaching prices that most people wouldn't believe. If you have one of these coins, be sure to hold on to it because it could be worth much more than 25 cents. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights on valuable coins. We're diving into a fascinating topic that could have major financial implications for any coin collectors out there. We're talking about the 1989 quarter dollar with the P mint mark and how certain rare versions of this coin are valued at an astonishing $1.6 million. Yes, you heard that right. A single quarter that's worth as much as a mansion or a high-end sports car. So, if you've got some quarters lying around, it's time to pay close attention. Let's uncover what makes this particular coin so incredibly valuable. First, let's talk a bit about the history of the 1989 quarter with the P mint mark. The P on the coin indicates that it was minted in Philadelphia. In 1989, millions of these quarters were minted, but not all of them carry the features that make them so valuable. Only a few of these coins have rare characteristics that collectors are willing to pay top dollar for. What are those characteristics? That's exactly what we're going to explore next. Point one of the most important factors that determine a coin's value is its condition. A quarter that has been in circulation, passed from hand to hand, or spent countless times will likely show signs of wear and tear. But if you're lucky enough to find a 1989 P quarter that's in pristine, uncirculated condition, you might just have a treasure in your hands. Coin collectors are always on the lookout for high-quality specimens that have retained their original luster, with no scratches, dings, or discolorations. The more flawless the coin, the higher the potential value. Another factor that can increase the value of a 1989 P quarter is if it has any rare errors. Coin minting errors happen when something goes wrong during the production process, resulting in unique flaws. These could be double strikes, where the design is stamped twice, off-center strikes, or even issues with the die that result in unusual markings. For the 1989 P quarter, any of these errors can add substantial value to the coin. Error coins are highly sought after by collectors because they're one of a kind, and owning one means you have a piece of American history that's truly unique. But what makes a 1989 P quarter worth the staggering amount of $1.6 million? It's not just about its condition or even its mint errors. Some of these coins have gone on to fetch such high prices because of their rarity. Very few pristine, high-quality 1989 P quarters exist, and those with specific mint errors are even scarcer. When a rare, high-grade coin goes up for auction, it can attract the attention of serious collectors and investors who are willing to pay incredible amounts to add it to their collection. In the world of coin collecting, rarity is king. The rarer the coin, the more valuable it tends to be. That's why a 1989 P quarter in top condition, with the right combination of rarity, high quality, and potential mint errors, can reach astronomical prices. These coins are so rare that they're not just seen as collectibles. They're also viewed as investments that could appreciate over time, making them even more appealing to those with an eye for valuable assets. You might be wondering, how can you tell if a 1989 P quarter in your collection could be worth $1.6 million? First, check for the P mint mark, which should be located just above the date on the front of the coin. Then, inspect the coin's condition. Look for any signs of wear or damage. If the coin appears to be in excellent, uncirculated condition, you might be onto something special. Finally, look for any possible mint errors. Double strikes, off-center strikes, or unusual markings can all increase the coin's value. If you think you have a rare 1989 P quarter, it's essential to get it professionally appraised. Coin grading services like the Professional Coin Grading Service or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation can assess the coin's condition and verify its authenticity. This is crucial if you want to sell the coin at auction or to a serious collector. A high-grade rating from a reputable grading service can make all the difference when it comes to fetching a premium price. Before wrapping up, let's quickly talk about the market for rare coins. The value of collectible coins fluctuates based on demand, rarity, and the general economy. Right now, coin collecting is enjoying renewed popularity, with more people getting interested in rare and historical coins. This surge in demand means that prices for coins like the 1989 P quarter could continue to rise. So, holding on to a rare coin like this one could be a smart financial decision, especially if you're able to keep it in top condition. To sum it all up, the 1989 P mint mark quarter dollar is a coin that may look ordinary at first glance, but it could be worth a fortune under the right circumstances. We're diving into an incredible discovery for coin collectors and history enthusiasts. The 1986 P mint mark quarter dollar coin, potentially worth a staggering $1.8 million on the collector's market. If you're someone who enjoys checking your pocket change or you've inherited some old coins, you may want to take a closer look at any quarters from 1986. This could be one of the most valuable finds of your lifetime. SOY is a seemingly ordinary 1986 quarter carrying such immense value. What sets this coin apart is a combination of rarity, unique features, and pristine condition, which have made it one of the most sought-after coins among collectors worldwide. Let's break down each of these factors and what makes this coin so incredibly valuable today. To start, let's talk about the mint mark itself. The P stands for the Philadelphia Mint, where this quarter was produced. Typically, millions of quarters are minted every year, which might make you wonder how this one is any different. Well, the Philadelphia Mint produced a limited number of quarters in 1986 with specific characteristics that make them unique. While quarters are produced in the millions each year, only a handful have the right combination of errors, condition, and historical significance that make collectors willing to pay top dollar. One of the first things to look for in a valuable 1986 P quarter is its condition. Coins in the best condition, known as mint state or uncirculated, will naturally fetch the highest prices because they remain close to how they looked when they left the mint. If your 1986 P quarter has no visible scratches or signs of wear, its value could jump significantly. The highest grade quarters that are nearly flawless are certified by grading companies like PCGS and NGC, and the better the condition, the higher the grade, which means more value. But what really sets the 1986 P quarter apart is any possible minting error. Mint errors occur during the coin production process and can include things like double dies, off-center strikes, or variations in the metal composition. These errors are rare and they make the coin unique. Collectors are fascinated by these mistakes because each error coin tells a different story about how it was made. The rarity of the error makes it incredibly appealing to collectors who are willing to pay a premium for coins that are unlike any others out there. Another aspect of the 1986 P quarter's value is tied to its historical significance. The 1980s was a time of change and growth for the U.S. Mint, with advancements in coin-making technology and an emphasis on producing high-quality coins. The 1986 quarter represents a piece of that history, and having a rare and valuable example from this year is like holding a piece of American heritage. Collectors look at these coins as more than just currency. They see them as a part of a story that connects them to the past. Now let's talk numbers. When it comes to auctions and the coin market, it's often about supply and demand. In recent years, we've seen a surge in demand for rare U.S. coins as more people become interested in coin collecting as a hobby and as an investment. This has driven prices up for coins that were previously overlooked. For the 1986 P Mint Mark quarter, with all its unique qualities, high-grade examples have fetched prices nearing $1.8 million. Imagine finding one of these coins in your collection or even in your pocket change. It's like holding a small fortune. So how can you know if you have one of these valuable quarters? First, take a close look at your coin. Inspect the P Mint mark and look for any unusual characteristics or signs of minting errors like doubling or misalignment. It's often helpful to use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to see the details more clearly. Next, assess its condition. If it looks nearly flawless or has minimal where you could have something really special. Getting it professionally graded is a good idea if you think you have a valuable piece, because certified coins generally sell for more at auction or through collectors. If you believe you found a valuable 1986 P quarter, be sure to handle it carefully and consider keeping it in a protective case to prevent any potential damage. Even a small scratch can reduce its value. When you're ready, you might want to consult with a reputable coin dealer or auction house that specializes in rare coins. They can help you determine its value and decide whether to sell it or hold onto it as an investment. Before we wrap up, here are a few final tips for aspiring coin collectors. Always pay attention to mint mark's condition and any unique characteristics of the coins you come across. Rare and valuable coins aren't always about their age. Sometimes it's a simple error or unusual feature that makes them worth big money.